So this is not just a song that we wrote. It's a story. It's a story about many lives that we want to tell you about. So just sit back, listen to the words carefully, and embark with us on this journey as we present to you "Where Were You" by Unity Band.
Test. Hey everyone. So this song is called "Run Free," and it was written through an intercession set on human trafficking, and I wrote a song around it. realizing that these people, captives, both captives and captors, are actually, they're all slaves, and they're subject to slavery, and they too have hopes, dreams, vision at one point in their lives. And so I wanted to come at this with the perspective of the Lord's song of freedom over them, and we get the privilege to actually join in that song today. So this is Run Free.
Hold on,
Hello, hello.
Hello? Here we go. This song I wrote actually in a day after a couple of songs that I scrapped because I didn't like them. But in general, I think it's questions that I want to ask myself when I'm in their shoes, and things that I want to say to myself when I'm in their shoes. And but the funny thing is, when I wrote it, after I wrote the bridge, it occurred to me that the cry for help that I thought I would ask myself was actually something that God was trying to say to me. And I hope that you guys can realize something in there, in the lyrics. Here we go. I've been left here all alone, feeling pain in my bones. Every chain that latches on breaks a link within my soul. I've been slowly broken in by the stains upon my skin. Every ribbon of blood pulled me in just enough. I'll take any kind of pill if it'll make my heart still. Plaster all my mount of mud to keep the man away. I will. Just a tiny sign of love, and I'm sure I'll make a run from this world of desire. It only takes a spark to start a fire. Put a little faith in me, trust me more, have a little hope in me. I'll make it worth it all. Give a bit of love to me. I'll prove you wrong. Where were you when no one came along? Amazing grace, isn't it all it takes? Do you even know my name or the scars on my face? Just a simple word of maybe, or I'm kind of busy lately. Can't turn my world around, but I can't even make a sound. Put a little faith in me, trust me more, have a little hope in me. I'll make it worth it all. Give a bit of love to me. I'll prove you wrong. Where were you when no one came along? Where were you when no one came along? Maybe one day I will look behind, see that faith, hope, love is on my side, and I can feel your hands on mine. Do what you can, just make a plan. Put a little faith in me, trust me more, have a little hope in me. I'll make it worth it all. Give a bit of love to me. I'll prove you wrong. Where were you when no one came along? Where were you when no one came along? Where were you when no one came along? Thank you. Oh, the clothes, it's purposely plain because I wanted to make it very plain. It's not about us. Thank you.
I think we can go with
I'm
Josh.
staying on for the next band.
Yeah.
You
But
guys-
we introduce the next band, Josh.
All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm very blessed to be here today, and I'm very happy that I think you're very blessed to be here today. But the victims of slavery, they're not so blessed, and there's many things in life that is not up to them. In this Mandarin song that I wrote, you're gonna see how there are so many people in this world that contributed to the loss of their game. And I think we are the winner, and then as the winner, we need to be in a position to help others because to show our appreciation about blessings in life, I think. So thank you. This is Where Were You? 你笑着装糊涂，明明知道做工的人寥寥可数，却闭着眼睛不闻不顾。Where were you？ 我不是一个数字，我不是一个故事而已，我的堕落无法挣脱。 不是懦弱，学会不再惊讶，是生命黯淡，放弃了期待吗？我的死活，有谁为我不肯退缩？也许有勇气放弃空气，那有多好？每一次从不由我谁。 我躺卧不悲伤，我身不由己，他把我视作一个玩具。你炫耀着幸福，明明知道做工的人流流可数，却闭着眼睛不闻不顾。Where were you？ Where
Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Can you guys hear me? Okay, so we wrote this song in
test.
Mandarin and English. Sorry, let me stand up. We wrote this song in Mandarin and English because we wanted to reach both the international audience as well as the mainland Chinese. Sorry, not Chinese, Mandarin. Excuse me, the mainland Chinese audience as well, because we want to make this song very international. And yeah, this is our song. We hope you like it. Where were you? Sorry, we have some technical difficulties. Bất便之處，請大家原諒。Ready? Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay.
darkest hour of the night, where were you? In the darkest hour when they cried, where were you? In the darkest hour, no one was there to give help. We can be the light to shine through the night.妩媚的眼神带着伤感，颠倒的半生带着遗憾，日夜的煎熬重复不断，微弱的气息呼喊自由。In the darkest hour of the night, where were you? In the darkest hour when they cried, where were you? In the darkest hour, no one was there to give help. We can be the light that shines through their night. Where were you? 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 hell. We can be the light that shines through the night. We can be the light that brings them
Thank you.
Thank you.
And this is our first time to ICA and also our first time on stage. And we are newly, thank you. We are newly formed for like only 6 months, and this is our first time to compose a song, Forgotten Shutters. Our song is proposed on behalf of while we are enjoying our prosperity on the society, but there are children miles away from here that are suffering from limitless torture. But we strongly believe that these children do deserve the rights to enjoy happiness. So here it is, our song, Forgotten Shutters.誰會在意編織小兔子的背後，無數白晝，幼小臂彎跟牽力透，仍會念記當天他母親的氣味，轉身別去，已失去的永沒法比，夢裏醒幾片。忘掉他的臉，過去愉快回憶漸跌了，靠倚窗邊看自信，無地那一方。誰會料到今天他過兵荒馬亂，年幼志氣已披上戰衣，怎樣說微笑落日於風中裏吹遍滿地，可惜沒有降於遠方戰地戰機，曾夢想擁有。 thank you everyone. 多謝咁多位，多謝咁多位。
And so I wrote this song when I was watching some videos and articles about human trafficking. And I kind of tried to put myself in the situation of those girls, like how would they have felt if God seemed so far away. So this is our song, Where Were You? I hope you like it. Okay, so they're not ready. Let me share a little bit more. So, yeah, I think if I were ever to put into that situation, I would have questioned God. I would have asked him, like, don't you love me too? And why is it so unfair? But I think they would also have hope because they would know that the only way that they'll be free again and they'll be restored again is to be in Jesus. And yeah, so this is the song, and it might sound a little heavy, but it's also really hopeful. Are you guys ready? Okay. Dream inside a place I see children smiling, where we're meant to be liberated and free. And then I pray a prayer, you save me from this hell again. You hear me? Don't you hear my cry? Won't you ever come by? Didn't you say I am worth something more than this? Why doesn't it make sense? Am I your child? Where were you when I'm trapped inside a place away from home? Where were you when I'm captured in the darkness, losing hope? Where were you when they took all I have and crushed me down? Where were you? Where were you? Oh, oh, oh. Hey. Used to dream a dream inside a place to see children smiling, where we're meant to be liberated and free. Then I pray a prayer, you save me from this hell again. You hear me? Don't you hear my cry? Won't you ever come by? Didn't you say I am worth something more than this? Why doesn't it make sense? Am I your child? Where were you when I'm trapped inside a place away from home?
Still believe someday I'll be restored in your arms. The only place that I will be free of sorrow, free of pain. Where were you?
Hi. Hello, is this on? Hello, hello. Oh, okay. Hi, we are Meraki. And when we were, or when I was writing the song, I was meditating on it, and two passages in the Bible came up. And so I want to explain the song. And the first verse and this first chorus are the voice of the slave. And then the second verse and the second chorus are not only the slave, but it's the voice of Jesus, and it's from Matthew 25, when he says, when he separates the goats from the sheep, and he tells them, you fed me when I was hungry, and you gave me something to drink when I was thirsty. You visited me when I was in prison, and you clothed me when I was naked. And they were asking, when, Lord, did we do these things? And he's like, let me tell you, truly, truly, one of what you did to one of the least of these brothers, you've done to me. And then the very last chorus is God's response to Job after all this silence and this suffering that occurred. And there's no real definite answer, but the Lord asks Job, where were you? Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth, and when I created the animals and the stars into being? And at the very end, I felt like the Lord was reminding us that we are the hope of the world. As the church, we are the hope of the world. We're the hope that they're looking for. And he has given the world an answer, and that's us. And so he's just asking the same question to us. So this is Meraki's version of Where Were You? Count your trophies in your good deeds collection. Finding people you can tell. Do you really think you helped any other people but yourself? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. They count us like we're shackled savages. Empty, soulless bodies, stripped of dignity, paid. Where were you when they took me from my loved ones? Where were you when I was beaten to the ground? I'm asking you if you have keys to our chains to free us from our shame. Have our lives been paid for? A stranger, barely on knees. Would you stay here, please, for blood. Have you come to see me in jail or listen to my wails on the road? Let's take it.
Hey guys, so I am Spam. Unfortunately, my other bandmates couldn't make it tonight, and they're not hiding behind the curtain and won't be joining me later on. It'll just be me. So just as a memory, and for our Twitter, I just want you guys to wave. Give me some love. Thank you. It's for my Twitter. All right, so without further ado, just an introduction of this song. It's a song that I've been meaning to write for a while, and I want to thank the Mekong Club and 852 Freedom Campaign for giving me the impetus to write it sooner than I would have. And for those of you who have watched the movie American Sniper, there's a scene in it where the father explains to his two sons about there's three types of people in this world. There are sheep, there are wolves, and there are sheepdogs. And so I don't need to explain to you guys, but you know the sheep that we're singing about are those who are trapped in slavery. The wolves are those human traffickers who profit from this. But all of us, we can be the sheepdogs to protect these sheep from the wolves. And the reason I wrote this song is because God called me to be a sheepdog, and I know He's called all of you to be sheepdogs as well. So it's not about who wins tonight. This is about us for freedom to win in the end, and for good to triumph over evil. So hope you enjoy this song.
Town and took home with it. The darkness came with glee and relish. The night arrived and knew no limits. My freedom was gone, my prison was founded. Prisons robbed my body, incarcerated. Family daughter adopted, soul destroyed, and a slave created. Where were your words when I needed a voice? Where was your hand when I needed a outstretched hand that no one sees, call for help that no one hears, a cry for mercy that falls on deaf ears, an SOS broadcast into thin air, a stranger in need but the priest ignores him, a stranger who bleeds but the Levite avoids him, fallen comrade his brothers desert him, a prisoner dying this world has abandoned. Where were your words when I needed a voice? Where was your hand when I needed a hero? Where were the good men when evil was laughing? Where were you when I called? Where were you? Where were the good guys? Where were the white knights? Where was the cavalry? Where was my hero? Where was my savior? And where was my family? Where were the good guys? Where were the white knights? Where was the cavalry? Where was my hero? Where was my savior? Where was my family? Where were your words when I needed a voice? Where was his hand when I needed a hero? Where were the good men when evil was laughing? Where were you when I called? Where were you?
Thank you very much.